It is interesting to consider that all the people in the Christmas story were real people with real lives. There was this major event happening during their time and even in their midst, but at the same time, they were living their lives, their everyday, ordinary lives. And then the birth of Jesus, the Son of God, altered who they were and what they would become. It is hard to imagine what this event would have done to them. But their lives would have continued to move forward. Only now they would have this holy, life-altering brush with God to redirect their lives. And in the case of Mary and Joseph, they would have actually had this holy baby to raise. It is hard to imagine, indeed. And yet, the reality is that Jesus has entered your world and your life as well. You may not have had a vision of angels roaring from the skies. You may not have had to potty train the Son of God. But you have had a brush with the living God here and there, and possibly a lot more often than you realize. I think about all these candles that you have lighted today for various special people in your lives. Maybe you lit one candle here for one person in your life. But I can imagine that you could have lit several more candles for those special people in your life. People who are not able to be with us here today. Maybe people who are far away. Maybe loved ones who have died and have gone into heaven. I imagine that your heart and mind, your spirit, could be filled with candles that you would light for those people. This room would be filled with candles, with the warmth, with the light of so many holy presences from all of the members in this room. And here you are, sitting right here, in the midst of all of this holiness, all of these memories, all of these joys and loves. It is as though the holy presence of Jesus has entered your life, has entered all of our lives together. And while you might go about your everyday life after you leave here, and like you were going about your everyday life when you arrived, the presence and love of these people that you care about, all these people that you care about in your heart and mind and spirit, they are moving you and your life in a direction that you alone might not have otherwise taken. Like, let's say your daughter or son, whom you love so dearly, have moved far away from this location. But raising them and continuing to be in relationship with them all their life has helped you to become and continue to form you. Or the aunt and uncle that helped raise you, or the grandmother or grandfather that taught you so much in life. They were God's presence in your life. And many of the ways that you think now and the things that you do are because of them. Jesus working through them, close friends that you may have known or even know now, they move you, change you, challenge you with their love, with their needs, with their support. They change you and challenge you. It is as though Jesus has sent them all to you. It is as though the presence of Jesus has entered your life through them and through all these people around you here today. You know, as you mature in life, you sort of tend to feel like you're a finished product. God has used all the years to shape you and you're done. But that is not the way that our God works. Jesus doesn't just leave you on your own. Jesus is constantly entering your life. Jesus is constantly introducing you to new people and new situations in life. And so, the question you might ask yourself is, how is Jesus working in my life in this moment? What is Jesus doing with each of the relationships in your life? And how is Jesus calling you to act? In this season, after all of the Christmas rush, you might take a moment to pause. Or take many moments to pause and ponder this amazing moment in your life. All of your life and all of the people that you have ever known have brought you to this moment. God has moved all of the forces in your life to bring you to this holy moment. You might take a bit of time to treasure it. Maybe write about what's happening in your life in a journal. Like Mary, take a moment to ponder the mighty acts of God in your life. And take a long pause to hold this gift of Jesus before you rush off into the next active activity in your life. Jesus is continuing to be born into your life and into your world. May God give you the wisdom and the strength. May God give you the love and the grace and the patience to welcome Jesus into your life and all of the challenges that he brings. In his holy name.